Hello and welcome back to AwkwardHamster. So today I got my fourth iPhone 5, fourth replacement, and let's see if Apple got it right this time. So just give a little brief history. Yes, I did iPhone 5 unboxing before. That one was defective. It had to be sent back to Apple. The next one, well, it never reached me. I call Apple and say, hey, what's going on? After waiting for almost a week. Apple's response was, it's not their problem, it's mine, because they already shipped it with FedEx, so it's no longer their responsibility, and they said, I need to pursue with FedEx. What shitty customer service. So I kept bugging them, and they're like, alright, fine, we're going to transfer you to an Apple Care customer specialist. So they transferred me to another rep, and the rep called me back and says, oh, well, it turns out the iPhone 5 that they shipped through FedEx, it was crushed. That's why they never sent it to me. And they didn't even bother telling me about it until I kept insisting that it's their responsibility that they sent me my iPhone 5. Alright, so that was my second one. I never received it. It had to be sent back to Apple. Now for the third iPhone 5, I got that one last Thursday. Made a video of that too. And you know what? At first I was all happy, thinking, oh, I'm finally going to get my iPhone after, what was that? 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of waiting, and once I opened the box, turns out they sent me the wrong iPhone. You know what? I called them up. You know what they said to me? They said, well, on their computers, it said, oh, in our computer system, it says that we sent you a white one. I told the customer care specialist, no, see, I'm not colorblind. It's black. I can even send you a picture if you want. I don't care what your computer says. Finally, they're like, well, we'll look into it and we'll get back to you. Yesterday, Apple calls me and says, oh, hey, sir, how do you like your iPhone 5? I'm thinking, what are you talking about? What iPhone 5? I'm still waiting for it. He goes, well, in our system, we see that you received it last Thursday, so I'm calling you to follow up. I said, oh, you mean the last Thursday one where I called you to tell you that you sent me the wrong color, the wrong iPhone 5? The phone goes silent for about 2 minutes, and I'm saying, hello, are you still there? He goes, yeah, I'm getting confused with something, so he basically hung up and said that he'll need to call me back. Alright, fine. He calls me back and says, yeah, he was confused, and I'm actually going to get my replacement today. Lo and behold, it arrived. Finally arrived. It's been about, what, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks? Since I sent my iPhone 5 in for repair, and now they finally sent it to me. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that it has none of the that problem I had previously, where it was protruding. The LCD panel would not rest properly. It was popping out of this band here. I don't see it happening on this one. It looks pretty uniform. Alright, let's take off the pieces here. And it's been powered up. Oh boy, what sucks about getting all these replacement models is that I need to basically re-enter all my apps. I need to re-enter all my information, because previously the quickest way of setting up was setting up as a new iPhone. I'm actually kind of glad I did not sync the last iPhone with the computer. That would have been such a waste of time. Now, I'm just going to use like iCloud for all my backups. I will recommend anyone out there, use iCloud, make sure you set it up. Alright, let's go through all this yada yada again. United States, choose my Wi-Fi, come on, work. So far on top here it still says no service. Alright, so at least it's Wi-Fi. I'm going to enable location services. Restore from iCloud backup. Should I give it a shot? Sure, let me see how that works. Let's see, terms and conditions. Yeah, just agree. Who actually reads that stuff? Seriously. Well, backup. Let's see, September 25th. Wow. That was probably, wow, that was the last time I backed up an iPhone 5. Other backups, let me give that a shot. It's restoring right now. Not sure how long this restore process will take. It's taking its sweet time. Well, as it's going, while we're still waiting, you know what? I'm just going to rant about Apple a little more. The customer service, terrible. Alright, if it was just one rep saying that, well, actually that rep just ruined the whole mood. Actually trying to blame me. Saying that, oh, it's not our fault, it's not our problem. You need to call FedEx to find out what happened. So I told, finally I had to escalate it. I told the guys, look, if I buy something from Amazon and I never receive it, guess who I call? I call Amazon. If I buy something from Apple and I never receive it, guess who I call? I'm going to call you. Less than 1 minute remaining. I don't remember if this was supposed to sit in flat. I think it is. I don't know. Things that the last iPhone was so messed up that the white LCD panel piece was all popped out. What was interesting was that one of my viewers that saw my last unboxing, my first iPhone 5 unboxing, actually noticed it before I even noticed it. Well, they noticed it and made a comment in the video, but I didn't see the comment until by the time it was too late. And what sucks is I can't just walk into my local Apple store and just get it replaced. See, I live very close to New York City, and I always have this idea that the closer you are to the city, the more difficult it is for you to get an iPhone 5. I tried going to the one right next to Central Park, the Apple store there, the one that's shaped like a cube, for the iPhone 3G when I got that one, and the line was around a block. It looped around an avenue, a New York City avenue, which is pretty darn long. And after all that waiting, I figured, I was like, you know what, screw this. I'm just going to go walk around F.L. Shorts a bit and head to an Apple store in Jersey. And that actually worked out. In Jersey, I only needed to wait, like, what was that, 6 hours? Whereas if I stayed in the city, I would have had to wait probably 10, 12 hours just to get it. It's still booting up. The screen's pretty dim right now, but I'm just going to let this boot up for a bit. Let me see what else accessories it sent me. Okay. The good news is I got another set of this AC adapter and a USB cable. This lightning cable. Lightning cable. That's what it says. Restore from backup. Your iPhone 5 settings may have been restored. Your purchased apps and media will now automatically download. Good. Let's repeat the same question again. It's asking for my iTunes password. Okay, it's redownloading a lot of apps I had. Google Voice, DVR Manager, Dropbox, speed test. It still says no service on top here. Well, that sucks. You know what? I need to pop this. Let me go get a paper clip. I gotta see if there's an actual what do you call it? Micro SIM card, nano SIM card in here. And I'm back. I got one of these paper clips, the smaller ones, so I can eject the SIM tray. Oh boy. And see if they actually came with one. I push pretty darn hard. And there is one in here. Well, it looks like I just need to call AT&T and get the number transferred over to this one. Just in case the one in here doesn't work. Last time when I visited AT&T, I transferred my number to an older phone while this one went back for repair. I asked for a SIM card here. They'll give it to you. They won't necessarily charge you anything. Just make sure you tell them, hey, it's you're sending the phone back for replacement, and they'll just happily give you one of these. Well, this is my 4th iPhone 5. Hopefully this one will work. Hopefully this one won't have any bugs. I guess my biggest gripe is that I waited overnight for the iPhone 5, got it, was defective, had to send it back. This whole time, essentially, I had to keep paying for my cell phone service. At least if I'd done it through AT&T, or at least back when I used to use Verizon, if your phone was in for repair, everything's prorated. Verizon essentially just refunds the days that you did not have your cell phone when it's something that was their fault. AT&T, I don't know if they'll do that. I guess I can try to give them a call and say, hey, can they, I guess, stop charging me those 3 weeks where I did not have my iPhone 5 and it was in for repairs. Well, I'm just glad I'm stopped using this one. This was the iPhone 3G. For all those commenting my last video saying that this is the 3GS, no, this is not the 3GS. You know how you can tell if this is 3GS or not? Open up Google Maps and press the locator. You see how it's spinning? And you see how there's no icon there? Essentially, there's no compass. Ever since the iPhone 3GS and higher, they always included a compass. This one has a voice recorder. They all have voice recorders, but what this one does not have is compass. So this is a 3G. This is a 2nd generation iPhone. It's 4 years old. This piece of crap. I upgraded because of the LTE and the speed. So it was long overdue. But hey, well, I'm just glad. Hopefully this whole ordeal is over. I won't have to deal with Apple's customer service for ever. Hopefully. Never. Thanks for watching this unboxing of my 4th iPhone 5. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to send to me. Bye.